Hey everybody and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the basics of how to find a file location in Appgyver. This is more for testing functionality and helping to build apps, especially if you're trying to figure out where files are located, because using Android, for example, it's not as simple as just maybe using a Windows device where you can type in like the C directory, semicolon, slash, slash, etc. So the idea here is imagine the URL for a file. So I'm going to walk through how you can get this set up. So first things first, I have part of the app right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to just have this text here. Now this text is going to be tied to a variable. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to page variable, and I've created variable B. Now I've used this one for a previous video, so we're going to switch it up and we're just going to use page variable A. So you can name it whatever you want, and it could be an app variable if you prefer. Now we're going to click on this text, which is just dragged over, and we'll change this content to data and variables, page variable A. Now we're going to click show file location. Now this is going to use the pick files function. So if you need to use this or figure out how to get it, we're just going to go to the marketplace and type in pick. Now there's going to be different options. We're looking for pick files. You can click install right here and then exit marketplace. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to delete these two. So we'll start from scratch. So the idea is when you click this button, we want this dialog. Then we want to see where is that file location. So we'll drag over a new button. We'll call this find. And then when we click on the button, we are going to go to the installed. You can just click this little up and down arrow to expand this menu. And we're looking for the specific option that we previously installed. So you'll see all of these options, but we're just looking for pick files. And then once we've selected that, we're going to go through core and we're going to set page variable. And then our page variable, we'll select A. And then again, that's just basically what we're going to have this text as. And the assigned value is going to be output of another node, pick files, and then since it's incompatible here, we will create a formula for this. So what we'll do is we'll type in output, and then what you're looking for is the file path. We'll click save, and then really that's all that there is to it. So once you've set this up, it will depend on how you're using this platform. So for example, if you're using the SAP Preview app versus downloading the app and essentially figuring things out from there, then it's going to kind of change. So if you download and install the app, it's one thing because you're going to have kind of like the native location as opposed to using the Preview app, which if I'm not mistaken uses kind of like a cached location. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the screen recording on my phone and show you how this works. So we have find file location. So I'm going to click find and it opens up my native dialog and I have a test folder on my phone with a picture of a potato. So I'll select this potato and you'll see that the text here displays where that file is located. Now this is something you can then use and navigate and kind of work to better understand as far as the location, so you can move files on your phone to find out, okay, where is this file compared to this file, things of that nature. Looks like we're using a GUID or something that's typically called a globally unique identifier, basically a unique ID. So this is providing a number instead of the actual folder, which is called test. So like I said, you may want to try this out with different kinds of apps and figure out how that actually works. And if you're curious about the documentation, you can type in and go to pick files and show the reference documentation from within the Appgyver docs here and see a little bit more about it. But that's really everything I have. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment box below, and I'll see you all in the next video.